Patrick, what does it mean to be an Avon Eagle?
It means just hard work, friendship, a bond that's just deeper than football. It means like a tradition that never stops, a grind, never giving up ever, just a constant reminder, just keep going. I say that's what it means to me.
All the things you guys do, 5 a.m. lifts, 30 dozens, 2-a-days, what motivates you to show up every day?
Just the pursuit of a championship, I think, and wanting to be with the kids you've known for your entire life growing up in Avon. It's just you get to see these kids every day, and not only do you get to see these kids every day, you get to work with them for a common goal of trying to get to a state championship, which would be the first time we've been to a state championship. We never won one. That's always what the goal has always been. For 4 years, I've only played football for 4 years, and that's what motivates me.
How much of all those things molded you into who you are and set you up for the future?
I don't know what I'd be like without football and what we've done. It's changed me significantly. It gives you some sort of character. It gives you a mold. It just sets you up for the future, I think, for like a job or getting along with people, getting along with a coach could be a superior, like a boss or something. I think it sets you up for the real world in a great way.
How excited are you for your senior year?
I am very excited. You're a freshman and then all of a sudden you're a senior and you look at these kids, you're like, man, that's so far away, and it's here, and it's like, it's just something that you've always dreamed of, and now it's our year, it's our time, so I'm really excited.
Who's your favorite coach?
That's a tough one. I only play offense now, so it's probably a tie between Coach Fishley and Coach Mulder.
It's a tie, huh?
Yeah, it's a tie. I mean, they're both such good coaches, and they do such a good job and technique, and they're brilliant game planners and stuff, so I like them both equally. They're both really nice guys, too.
If you were a superhero, who would you be?
For sure, Batman. I always like that he doesn't have superpowers, and he's just a normal guy who can do incredible things, so that's my favorite superhero for sure.
Flavor of ice cream, what would you be?
That's tough. I don't know. I like soft serve vanilla. I love soft serve vanilla. It's my favorite. So
I like that. I like soft serve twist.
My favorite thing actually is soft serve. It's like a twist with they're not sprinkles. It's like peanut butter crunchies. Those are so good. It's my favorite ice cream. So that's what I would be, I think.
All right. I'm digging that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Might have to try it. If you were pizza, what toppings would you have?
My two favorite toppings are pepperoni and onion. So I think that's what we would.
Just a selfless individual, bought in the weight room. I mean, I remember Pat from freshman year playing O-line for Coach Jablonski in the freshman team, and then sophomore year, he's easy to fall in love with because he comes to everything, and if he's going to miss something, then he texts you, lets you know he's accountable. And I think we talk about maximizing your ability, right? And I think Pat MacQueeney's maximized his ability. He's an offensive guard for us that plays really hard and worked hard in the weight room, and it's evident on the field. Be prepared to play on Friday nights. That's his role, simple as that. We tell him that, he knows that role, and he embraces it. His role is during the week, get reps and be ready. If his number's called, which it has been, he's got to be in there, he's got to perform.
Of course, everybody wants to play. But when you're not top on the depth chart, and you're always like, hey, be ready, be ready, be ready, and he is ready at a moment's notice, what does that say about him?
It says a lot. I mean, I think that's a true test of character. Those are the kids I love, and those are the kids that I feel for, and those are the kids that put trust in us. And every Monday they come to work, every Tuesday they come to work, every Wednesday they come to work, every Thursday they come to work. And I think that and honestly, those are the kids that when they get out of high school and they go do something, I'm down, I'm very confident Pat MacQueeney is going to be so successful in the future. Just not because of, and that's not every kid, not because of playing time, and Coach Eller says it, but after you get out of this program, you will be more successful, and no one's going to remember anything about Friday nights. They're honestly going to remember how hard you worked and how you made people feel. So when I remember Pat MacQueeney, he'll be fine.
Patrick MacQueeney has done an outstanding job throughout his time in our program of continuously making himself a better football player on and off the field. He's a tremendous student, so obviously he has high intellect and is able to understand conceptually what we do. And from a physical perspective, he's just really dedicated himself to his craft and has now made himself a key backup in one of the best programs in Ohio.
What does that say about a senior that's been with the program his whole career? He's a backup. Of course, everybody wants to play, but what does that say about his character and his integrity that he's willing to take on that role?
Yeah, we're really blessed in Avon to have a lot of kids who will accept and be a star in whatever role they're given on our team. He's obviously played for us in meaningful minutes of games this year, and he will continue to down the road. But he's never complained, never pouted, never never moped about what his role is. He's just every day goes about his work and tries to get better. For that, I'm super appreciative, and I know his coaches are as well.
How much does that just help the whole core of the team to have players like that?
Well, you can't have a team if you're going to have a lot of selfishness. Obviously, the position he plays, offensive line, lends itself to unselfishness to begin with. I always tell people there's only one football and there's 11 players. And then there's a lot of guys who rotate in. So if it's all about just your individual stats and your own individual success, you're going to end up being disappointed. And we've had players in the past who have been disappointed with their roles because it just was never enough. But if we're going to be successful and our culture is going to be where we want it to be, we need kids like Patrick MacQueeney, because he ultimately is a young man who just accepts what his job is, and he takes great pride in doing it and makes us better.